YouTube fam? It is Mary
and Amma,
and today we are reviewing Darcy and Stacey.
our favorite show.
Yes, all the drama and what
I think this is our favorite.
It is.
We love Darcy and Stacey.
Yes.
Even though it can sometimes be fake and all that, but we like it.
Well, I don't want to say. I mean, the show itself is not fake. I mean, you get a lot of surgery,
we've been
but
watching them for a long time.
The drama's a bit too much. Might be too much for y'all to handle. But I just have one thing to say, and that is, Stacey, please shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up. Stop involving yourself in Darcy's stuff. As soon as she starts talking about Georgie, oh my God.
She looks over at her dad.
Like, first of all, do not sit here and act like your thing with Florian was great. This man has cheated on you not once, not twice, but 3 times. Okay? And when he first got here, you were paying everything for him. So do not sit here on your little high horse and act like you have some perfect relationship. The only reason why it looks perfect is because you don't tell Darcy your business.
Yes.
The issue is, Darcy, you stay telling your business to Stacey. That's why she
Stacey's
is so
always
involved.
asking.
Yeah, but Darcy, Darcy, she doesn't go ask it. Even if she does ask, Stacey doesn't involve her. She'll say, everything's fine.
And Darcy listens when Stacey says to go break up with whoever. Darcy listens, whereas Stacey doesn't listen to Darcy.
She'll agree with her, but she won't do it.
She won't do it.
She'll be like, yeah.
She is clutching on with all her fingers and fingernails.
Onto Florian. Florian's really not even into her like that, but he's there for the ride for sure, because he's like, it's convenient,
Yeah.
I mean, where else should I go? So, But, Darcy, if you would distance yourself from your sister, you actually might have a decent relationship. I'm sorry, but...
She's
sorry.
She's never doing that.
Stacey is really one of the biggest things that sabotage a relationship. Yeah, you do that to yourself. But also, Stacey also is the gas to your fire.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, it's really just a shame.
It's almost like a pattern with them. And I wonder how long this pattern has been going on, where Stacey tells Darcy what to do.
It's Stacey.
And she always says things like, here we go. That's your pattern. You have to be strong, Darcy. You have to be strong.
As you sit there with your man who has done you dirty plenty of times. Even the stuff that Georgie did to Darcy, Florian has done to you.
I still don't even know why she broke up with Georgie. I still don't know.
Even I don't know.
What the problem was exactly. Oh, the girlfriend told her that when she was with Georgie's ex-wife told her
that he was on sugar mama sites.
He was on sugar mama sites that she saw.
Girl,
you're being on sugar mama sites. I guess when it was almost time for them to get a divorce or something.
You are a sugar mama to Florian. So how are you judging? How?
And how are you gonna just listen to that? It's like anything she hears. Even remember that time when she got on Georgie because her friend told her that a friend, you can't make this up, a friend of a friend of a friend told her friend that he says all Americans were dumb or disgusting or something.
Yeah.
Like, how do you listen to your friend telling you that?
Not first party, not second party, not third party, not even fourth party. But fifth party.
Friend of a friend.
Of a friend.
Of a friend.
Of a friend.
Told me such and such.
What, girl?
And she got so upset about that. I started crying and all kinds of stuff. And Georgie's just like,
and mind you, the 2 friends who told them that are alcoholics.
Yeah, so one really seems to me to be like she's struggling with some stuff.
Yeah, and every time you see them, they got a bottle in their hand.
Yeah,
every single time you see them on the show, they got some wine glass.
And yeah, alcoholic.
So how are you going to rely on an alcoholic
to get over? But but when you think about it, if she is always drinking, which it appears that she's always drinking, how did she even hear that? And when Georgie finally confronts her, then she just says, yeah, probably, maybe I did not hear it quite like that. No great apology for this problem that they just put Darcy through this rabbit hole, and Darcy just doesn't see it.
It's really just a mess, you know. And I blame Stacey. Stacey loves to be the only stable sister with a somewhat good relationship.
I think this has been her pattern. Stacey has been the good one. I'm just saying, the good one.
Well, I mean, even the father has insinuated it, and that he doesn't help their self-esteem either.
Although the father, when he said today, this was the best thing.
This is the first time he has ever said something decent about this woman.
You know, when he says to Darcy, well, when Stacey said, you know, her same pattern, and the dad was like, we all have patterns. The thing is to have our self-esteem, love ourselves, to get over it. At least he just didn't add to the let's beat down Darcy today in front of her daughters, by the way.
But even the daughters were like, because Stacey was like, you know, I just want you to be in a healthy relationship, you know. And the daughter said, for once. She said, yeah, for once. So now even the daughters are like,
yeah.
Well, also, you know, Darcy, you are also to blame, because instead of getting some therapy and some mental stability, you keep on acting like a train wreck, and your daughters get to see it every single time, and now they're sitting there judging you.
I know.
It's horrible when your kids start judging you, man.
Which they already will. They really don't need any.
But when they start judging you out in public, they might have little thoughts, but if they start judging you out in public and tell you about yourself, just know you really have been effing up in your life. Because it's too much. And you know, Stacey's just so fake with her relationship. I mean, I remember when Florian told her to shut the F up, and she didn't tell nobody. But that week she decided to make Darcy's life a living hell.
She just whispered to him, I mean, you can't tell me stuff like that.
Don't you ever tell me that. Don't you tell me that. And he said, shut the F up. I told you. I mean it now. And she was like, she sucked her off. But did she tell nobody? Did she tell anybody? Not one soul.
No, we just saw it on camera.
Yeah.
Now, if that was Darcy, Darcy would have went left, right, center, told everybody how Georgie did X, Y, Z. And Stacey would have made a mountain out of a molehill.
As she stays
and then they would have broken up.
Yeah.
Well, it's back on, so.
We did it.
Darcy, yes. I'm happy. Let's just be real, y'all.
Yes.
Georgie is the best person she has had.
Yeah. Who's not out there playing mind games?
Yeah, that's when that sister told her to get the F up off the chair. Y'all, we watching 1,000 Pound Sisters tonight, but I digress. Hold on, wait. Okay,
I'm trying to get inspiration from them.
Keeping hope alive in 2022, y'all. But, okay, let me tell y'all something. Okay, now I'm very happy that she is going to go see him, and she's not telling her family, because they are all very judgmental, as if they all don't have their own skeletons and bullets in their own closets. Okay, so let's not act like y'all relationships are perfect. The dad's very judgmental, sister very judgmental, and now your own damn kid's judgmental.
But now Darcy has taken it upon herself.
Yes.
To go. But where did she go to meet him?
She was in New York. Yes, girl. Georgie was the best person. He was good to the kids. He was kind. He cooked for her. He was very understanding.
And the children loved his food.
And they loved him. They thought that's
gourmet meals for them.
And I know Darcy ain't cooking nothing with all that anyway. But you know,
sometimes she says she used to work in a restaurant.
But yes, so I'm just happy. I gotta stop judging.
I had a flashback. You remember when she was yelling at Jesse about
you have to cut it to the side, because then that's how you keep the juice in the steak and all that.
I don't know if you guys know about that with steak. I don't really cook steak. But I have always wanted to know how. Because when you have a really good steak, it's actually quite delicious. But yeah, she said you gotta cut it on a bias or something.
Yeah, at a slant.
So they argued about that.
And he stormed out. He said, "Fine, you do it. You do it." Mind you, the daughters were in the house as he walked outside and was saying that you do this, that. We're just going off on her.
And the thing is, she hasn't had those issues with
Georgie at all.
And then even with Jesse stayed mind effing her.
Stayed gaslighting, okay?
Yes. And then, but I think also Jesse had problems. I think that his family, somebody, he's one of his parents was an alcoholic, and so when Darcy drank and misbehaved, anytime Darcy drank, it was like a trigger for him, and he will always be about her drinking, you know, why are you drinking and all this stuff. But that's because he had some triggers that he hadn't healed. And then there was Tom. Tom was so confusing for me, but then Darcy kind of put Tom on a pedestal. Remember
Tom
when she
was
first,
not even cute. Everybody thought he was so fine. I was like, ew.
remember when she first went to meet Tom,
Mm-hmm.
and Boo-hoo cried because
He didn't want to sleep with her or something like that.
yeah, but didn't she cry because he was like, this is the first time a man has treated me so good? You just met this man,
You
and
know-
already you're putting him all the way up here, and that scared Tom. And so he decided, I guess, I'm gonna be an asshole here and there, little by little. But
Stab you here.
yeah,
Stab
like a
you there.
little
Stab you there.
Yeah,
Stab
yeah.
you here.
he was like that too, Tom.
Yeah.
And but Georgie, this is the first time someone has just treated her like a human being. You know, like
Yeah.
not put her down.
Even with all your craziness, even when you went to go see the ex-wife, yeah, he did call your ex, but I thought that was justified. I would do the same thing. If you went to my ex to get some information, and that woman literally
tit
looked
for
like
tat.
she wanted to be on TV.
I know.
Literally.
She was all dressed,
She
had a
went
hat
and-
on, and all kinds of things.
And she sought Darcy out herself. Darcy didn't seek her out. I don't believe so.
No, I think Darcy called her. She called her. Darcy reached out to her.
Yeah, but then you continue to have a friendship with your current ex
Yeah,
girlfriend.
Remember what she said? She said, keep your enemies close. It was funny when she said that. She and Stacey like, yes, girl, we're gonna keep our enemies
No, y'all
close.
just
And then the weave was kind of coming out of their hair.
y'all
It
weave was
a
so
mess.
bad last season. This is why I would never wear weave, because I cannot imagine I used to work at a pool, and I used to see women come in there, and they'll be in the pool swimming, and then you would just be seeing layers and layers of tracks.
like
But mind
tracks,
you, their
yeah.
real hair is all curling up, and I'm like, that is just.
Not a
I'm gonna
track,
stick
too.
to my braids.
Yeah,
Like, that's
that
not
was-
cute. You ain't finna catch me slipping.
Oh, there is Georgie.
Georgie! Okay, he walked up to her, he's smiling.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let me help you.
You see, the other man would have let her be falling over with her
Yeah.
suitcases. See,
Let it
he
come.
just
Aw.
You know,
met her in a park. Well, she's meeting
very
him in a
awkward.
park.
I don't even know if I should hug him or he should hug me.
Y'all should be back together. I like Georgie. He's actually nice.
I like this hair that she has on too. One thing I love about these
Peach
girls,
is her color.
they
Yeah.
dress.
He made it deeper.
Oh my God! Look at that! Oh,
He has flowers there.
Oh.
Good to see you.
We just
Wow.
like Georgie.
Beautiful, planning this picnic with the flowers, but I'm
Dar-
confused.
Just
Very
sit down,
nice.
Darcy. Sit
Yeah,
down.
I broke up with him. I mean, it's nice, but this isn't why I agreed to meet with Georgie today.
Girl, bye. You know why you met her with that man?
She said, "You look beautiful."
It's okay.
It's okay.
You okay?
Mhm.
I'm
Ow.
sorry.
Yes, I did get it. And your nose, Georgie. It's fine. Still healing. It's not funny.
No, I'm like,
I know,
I'm
it
like
wasn't
little kid.
perfect.
I need to touch you.
Yeah, I know. You're not touching right now. No, you're not touching.
Ooh, she said he's like a little
Look
kid.
at he needs a touch.
No, you don't.
For first time since surgery,
Uh-huh.
is like a better version of her. She's like sunshine.
Hey, let me just say this. Georgie was fine, okay? Georgie was fine.
Sounds
Georgie
good.
is fine, okay? With that long hair, you know, very nice looking young man.
Thank you for coming.
I know my head like like.
You know, I feel so bad the way we say goodbye to each other.
Yes, well.
That's why I want to say sorry for this.
Mm.
That was my intention to hurt you. I'm a human being. I have feelings too, and I was hurt, and I overreact.
Yeah.
For me, it was hard time, you know, because we fall in love with each other. You open your home, be my home, but we didn't know each other that well. By this quarantine and moving the situation that I was in and feel useless, it was driving me crazy too.
You said a man who has some pride. He's not like Florian who will sit there and let a woman take care of him. He wanted to work. He wanted to be a man.
With my identity, like who I am.
Because he's used
a man who's in his masculinity does not want a woman to take care of him.
I feel like prisoner. I don't feel myself.
I know.
I mean, a lot of men went through that. Those who were working, taking care of their homes, and then they didn't have any jobs. You know.
I regret that. I'm like, oh.
And he's taking accountability for his actions, Darcy.
Yeah.
That's more than what Tom did or Jesse did.
And he had an excuse. You know what? He had a
Fix it.
understandable
I know it's not gonna be
excuse.
always easy, but my heart is telling me to fight for our relationship and for our love.
He is coming to fight for their relationship.
A man who lets you know his
Didn't
intentions.
Georgie apologize to feel his emotions and owning up to his own accountability? It's all I ever wanted.
Yeah.
I know.
But I wish he did it a lot sooner than today.
I know. Because now it's hard because everyone's going to be judging you.
I know it takes a lot of strength to do that, and I see strength in you. But you have to understand that the last part of our relationship was very difficult. And I just physically, emotionally, spiritually can't do that anymore. So.
What is that? Is she thinking?
Oh, she giving him the ring back.
I just don't feel like it's right for me to keep that.
Don't take it, Georgie.
Don't take it.
Tell her to hold on to
Put it down. I'll take it.
No, you need to
No,
take.
I don't take.
I
That's
cannot.
fine. Look, I don't want to take it.
He said
I don't want to
I
take
don't
it.
know what you want.
Put it like in my leg.
Stop being superstitious.
With spell, like put it down and I'll take it.
Oh, he said put it down. Oh, is that a...
He says bad luck. He looks so sad.
Darcy giving the ring back. She give it up like this. It's everything's so wrong.
I know. It's that woman, Stacey, her enemy. Don't cry, Georgie.
I didn't expect that.
Oh,
Crying.
Papa God.
So tough to see men cry.
Okay.
Oh,
She's leaving?
she's coming to hug.
Oh, I was about
She's
to
come
say.
to
It's
comfort.
tough.
Oh.
This is the last time we're gonna hold each other.
It's
Oh.
Not easy to say goodbye, but I just feel like it's something I have to do.
It's some BS, Darcy. You need to open up your eyes and see that Stacey is the enemy. This is the reason why you ain't getting no good
I need to
relationships.
go.
Why you pack a whole
Of course
suitcase
he
if you just gonna
does.
come for one day?
It's emotional.
Okay.
Yeah.
Grab my bag. Don't forget your ring.
I know we have a problem between us, but I don't want to give up. I want to make this work this time.
Oh.
Wait, let me help you.
I got it.
No, you don't need to get it. Get it.
This is the Florian I want to see right here. Supermodel, right there.
Wait,
I've
but
been
they packed
focusing
up all
on
those.
my marriage and having a child together. It didn't happen. Now what I need the most is to put effort into what I love and build House of 11 into a global brand. I hope Florian is okay with that.
You might think I'm a normal little girl, but I'm a 22-year-old woman.
Worst decision you ever made in your life. Anyway, I am just
You know what is
stating.
interesting though? What is curious? They took her stuff,
I think he just has.
but they also took the
Well, he picked up his picnic stuff
picnic
he.
stuff also.
Yeah, he took.
So
his
they're all
picnic.
going with that, with her. So I wonder, because she was holding a basket, so we'll see.
Look, girl,
Do you really think it's over? Do you think Darcy is not going to go back?
please. The only
don't
reason why she
know.
would not go back is because she's afraid that her family will judge her and Stacey will give her shit for it. That's the only reason why it will stop her. But if it was just her, she would, of course, go back to Georgie, because he's not a horrible person. He's actually a decent person. And I'm not even comparing her to her exes, but just in general, he's a good person.
Yeah.
I think if he keeps on fighting for
likes her.
For sure.
He actually likes her with all the whatever, and he doesn't try to change her.
No,
that's what I like about him. He doesn't try to make her into something that she's not.
Yeah.
You know, he's not out there correcting her about who she is and what she does. She opens her mouth, he corrects her. You know, Tom and Jesse did that a lot. They stayed correcting Darcy.
Yeah.
So that was just another ear, you know, another voice in her ear. Darcy is not good enough. Darcy, why can't you get yourself together? Darcy, what? So it was like they were adding to that chorus with her sister and her father.
Yeah.
The other person who doesn't talk that much, which would be so into the mom. Their mother just seems really chill. Doesn't really say much.
You know, I think that's how it's always been. I think that's been the issue. Because I feel like the mom doesn't say anything, but the dad stays there judging them and talking bad about them.
The father's
and
very
the mom,
judgy.
And the mom never says anything.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like the man walks over them.
Yeah.
You know, kind of like how the dad did with the mom.
Yeah.
And that's how it's kind of translating to their relationships.
Yeah.
Because almost every man Darcy has had walks over her. Florian walks over Stacey. I don't care what none of y'all say. He walks over her. Yeah. Any man that sits there and chooses you not once but twice but 3 times and has videos too, he's walking over you. And Stacey just makes it seem like her relationship perfect, but it's really not.
But it's not. Yeah.
She just doesn't let anybody in her business because she knows she ain't never leaving Florian.
And there's something that they had said. Remember, the father said he was gone most of the year because he worked somewhere in Asia.
Yeah.
And so Darcy was saying that I guess that's why we like, you know, foreign men who are not here in America, because, you know, we're used to our father being gone. That was really something.
But can you imagine your dad's being gone the whole time, but when he comes back, all he has to do is judge you?
And my father was gone a lot. He traveled a lot for business. He was gone most of the year. But when he came back, he was, you know, him and my mom were doing their own thing and stuff. And he was hard on my brothers, but he was pretty much easy on us. I have another sister. He was pretty easy on us and just kind of just there for us. But he was hardly ever home. He was always out there, you know, for business, traveling a lot, always out of the country most of the year. And I guess he was very strict, so we kind of, anytime he was gone, it was like, oh, a nice reprieve for us.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, the mom is very...
Don't say nothing at all.
Yeah, very cool, it's interesting, that dynamic. You know, just wonder more about that story there.
I just think it's important that, you know,
I would like to see
daughters...
mom.
Yeah, I think it's important that daughters see their mom being in, not like in masculine power, but just like in their power as a woman.
Yeah. Can
say what she needs to say in the right way or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, and is able to stand up for herself if need be. Because I feel like because then it helps them understand how they can do the same and how to be in a relationship with a man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It should be equally balanced in terms of respect and talking to the kids. So I think that's very crucial for daughters to know and to see.
Yeah. They actually have to see it being...
You can't just talk about it. You gotta actually show it.
To act that way, you know, the daughters are gonna watch how you behave, the mom.
Yeah, because kids really don't pay attention to your words that much. They really observe you. As human beings, we're very observant creatures. So you might say one thing, but if they see you doing another, most of the time they turn out exactly how you were acting. That's just how it is.
Oh boy, here goes Florian and Stacey.
I'm getting tired of seeing them. My God!
You okay?
Hold on, wait. What?
I told you they left with the basket.
Regretful?
Are you asleep? Slept very good.
He said he slept very good.
I just slept well.
Glad you slept well. Oh Lord.
Says him well.
She's like, really? You asking me that?
I promised myself I wouldn't do that.
Then why did you let him come to the hotel?
I wouldn't open myself up to those feelings again.
Girl, just let it go. Let it flow, sister. Let it flow. As he combs his hair back, with his towel around his waist, all dripped up in sweat.
Wait, is she telling him that he needs to go away?
I don't know.
I came here to do what I needed to do, which was keep the ring back. But
You could have mailed that though. It would be
instead,
serious.
I lost a little control for myself when I saw Georgie. I felt like he did and said everything I wanted to hear, and he made me feel special. He made me feel loved, and
Aww.
just kind of let myself
Watch she go upstairs, tell Stacey. She go and insult her.
be open to that. I'm gonna call a car. But still in the back of my mind, I felt like I could handle whatever the next day. Like, be strong and not worry about getting reattached to Georgie again. But it's hard.
Yeah, girl, let me tell you something.
How long have they been dating?
Let me tell you something. If a man come in and tell you come see him and y'all broke up, you don't go there.
No.
You don't go there. Okay.
Because he will try to make that physical connection.
We have a good time. We love each other a lot. I know I need to prove a lot of things,
She looks she about to cry.
but I don't want to give up.
Aww. Girl, go get your man. Go get your man.
What did you know?
Oh,
Yes.
he
I don't
said.
want another
Oh,
relationship.
he said
another
therapy.
love.
Yeah.
Just about.
I mean, I know she's being hurt. I know we're both being hurting each other.
She need therapy. That's a
But
great
The
decision.
important is how to solve these problems
Facts.
in a calm way, in a respectful way,
Yes.
in an understanding way.
Yes.
You still mean a lot to me. I'm scared.
Yeah.
Don't want to get hurt again.
Well, you
take it
guys
slow.
try.
We'll take it slow.
You guys try.
After y'all end up in the hotel, y'all take it slow. Go, girl, get your groove back, honey.
They still have to go to therapy.
Of
They
course.
both need
Like-
therapy.
Need some sexual heal.
But my head is telling me Georgie was so dismissive and cold,
Yeah.
and
Oh, wait.
I don't want to falter back to the old Darcy.
Okay.
So, I don't know what to do.
Mm.
Why don't you do therapy? I would like to see them go through therapy. If
I just
not,
have to process everything.
I understand that.
And she
What
goes,
it takes to make this work.
yes, Georgie.
I don't even know what to say anymore. This is too much. I can't believe she. Yeah, I know. I can't. Sorry.
the
So
friends-
now you have the two alcoholics judging you about going with somebody who actually
friends.
liked you.
The walk? I would rate my mom's walk maybe like a 6.5. I was gonna say 2.
That part.
Georgie and I are talking again.
Woo!
I don't know where I stand. We know we want our mom to be happy. What brings you to couples therapy?
They do couples therapy.
Praise God.
Darcy and Stacey, all the old.
Woo! Yes, y'all! Let's give it up. 1 for Darcy, 0 for Stacey. Bye, loser.
We can't be so mean to Stacey because Stacey's her sister. and
Listen,
no matter
she
what,
is a sabotager, and she is your enemy, boo boo. She is your enemy. I'm sorry. There are some.
I think
it's
it's
very
just-
true. Sometimes family can be your enemy. I
That's
think we
true.
both can attest to that.
I mean, that's true, but I think
Ow.
that for them, I don't know. They both are unaware. I think both of them need therapy.
You think Stacey's unaware? I don't buy that.
no,
She's
I
too
think she
calculating with her
No,
relationship.
but she falls into a pattern. That's what I feel. I feel like it's so easy because this is a pattern that they grow up in. She was the twin that took care of Darcy,
But also
Darcy
the father said
always
that
got a lot
Stacey
of
was the better twin, though. That's what the father always said.
Well, he also said that Darcy, like, she was always doing stuff that commanded so much attention, not great attention. And so Stacey was always that rational twin. And so it's so easy to fall into these patterns when you are young and to keep those same patterns going on even as adults.
Well, I'm shocked none of them
So
are in therapy.
Why
I can't be
that's
that
why I'm
shocked.
very happy that
You know,
they are actually doing this, because maybe if Darcy's doing it with Georgie, she will learn something and then probably tell Stacey. And Stacey will be like, Florian, I love to see that conversation. We need to go to surgery.
No.
To therapy.
you know, but I mean,
Florian is going to say no.
Yeah, of course not. Now, typically, I always find it like whenever a man says therapy, I always see it as a Hail Mary.
Yeah.
They don't really want to go, but they're trying to make it work till they say it. But I think in this case, he was genuine and he genuinely believes it. Because I think he thinks that there's something wrong with her. And he's like, let me get you to therapy.
Well, no, not that. But I think
not
also
wrong
for,
with her, but
also
just
for
like,
himself
yeah,
too,
because she's been
I
hurt,
think
like
he
you
also
said.
feels like for himself too, because he says that we need to learn how to communicate
Exactly.
with each other in a respectful manner.
Absolutely.
So he's also taking some responsibility, and I think that's going to work. But yeah, usually when a guy says, "Let's go to therapy," that means
especially after he done cheated and lied and did all this shady stuff. Let's go to therapy. We can make it work. I'm gonna be a better man for you, babe.
He
I'll
only
be a better man.
He only says that when he sees you're 1 foot getting ready to go out that door.
When you looking out the door and you're
And
1
he'll
foot
be
there,
like,
he'd be like,
how
therapy.
come we haven't tried therapy, honey? You know, maybe if we had tried therapy before, I would have understood that I didn't have to go cheat. I could have expressed myself to you.
Huh?
But I need a therapist.
Oh, you
to
need a
help
therapist
me.
now?
You know the other thing that they use to get a little more time in the relationship?
Promise ring. Let some grown man give me a promise ring.
Promise ring.
You'll be blocked so quick, honey. It'll be before the breeze can even hit you. Ooh, she blocked me. Hold on, wait a second.
But you are still
Hello?
so young. I don't. Maybe that would be the new thing that this generation.
No,
will be doing.
I think that's a
I hope
sucker
not.
move, and a real man would not give no grown woman or a grown 20-year-old some promise ring. We do that in middle school, high school.
Yeah.
We do that when we ain't got no money.
You know, when we give the those Valentine's cards.
Yes. But not when you are a grown adult man.
Yeah.
Like what Shakib did with Emily. Now, I don't condone her spitting at that woman and throwing that stuff at Shakib. But you were dead wrong to give that woman a promise ring.
Hilarious. Like, I cannot wait for us to see the other.
They should have did a reunion. But I'm happy Emily left that dusty mat. Him and his weird mama. Thank God she left.
She was. Don't remind me. Okay, thank you for joining.
I don't know. The show's not over yet. We have 9 more minutes.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, I thought, okay, because we have to do The Bachelor. Let me see, what's the time for this one?
9:04.
Okay, so you finish the 9:04. Okay.
Now, I got to admit, it's starting off very well because I wanted to see Darcy's love life. I know I saw the commercials and I was like, this is just about their business? I want to know about the love life. What's going on there? Where's Georgie? So this did not disappoint. Thank you, TLC.
Yes. Thank you.
Yes. Darcy will tell her business to anyone who listens. She will even tell the crack addict on the corner her business about Georgie if they will listen. Stop it! For the love of God, stop!
Telling your business.
Stop
telling your business.
I just want to shake her and be like, stop it!
Stop telling your business, Darcy.
It's stupid. It's so dumb. You will tell the guy with blue hair and the neon necklace your business.
I've never even seen him.
We don't even know who this Joker is.
Who is this person who's trying to get his 5 minutes of fame?
Get out of here, bro. Get the F out of here, bro. You don't even know him from Adam.
Oh, boy. And then just because they tell you that Georgie reminds you them of your ex-husband, now you're calling him lazy and all this stuff.
That's the issue. You keep on telling your business to people and you can't even figure out what you want to do in your own damn relationship.
Darcy, you have to do what Stacey does.
Don't tell nobody. Cover your man, honey.
And keep
Cover
on moving.
it.
Because that's what she's doing.
And you want to get back with him? Stop telling about your business. Stop it.
And how about the friend who walked away and said, I'm done?
Now the alcoholic is judging you.
I am
okay.
done. I am done. Okay, Darcy, I can't deal with this anymore.
I love you, but get together. Get it together. BITCH. You get it together. You get off the bottle. I mean.
Yeah. You know the thing is.
I cannot.
When you're a friend, sometimes yes, you have to keep it real, but then there's also sometimes that you have to be supportive as they're going through their confusion and stuff like that. So,
but
yeah,
the season's gonna be very
about that
spicy.
friend doing that. It was like,
I think she just had to get the happy hour.
maybe she just wanted to just leave. But
yeah, because it was just so random. You could have left as soon as she said that.
I'm not, but she sat for a while.
Yeah, she said, "Let me get all the tea first, so I can go gossip about you later."
Exactly, and then the other friend left with her, so they'll gossip among themselves.
I'm like, let's not act like as women we have not been with somebody who has screwed us over time and time again and we've gone back, okay?
Yes,
let's not act like we haven't all done that as women, okay? Yeah. Nobody's perfect.
And men do the same thing too. There was someone who screws them over and,
and all this
stuff. It happens more with women, I think, but still. But, live to watch another day. We have to come and watch The Bachelor.
I never really like watching The Bachelor because the women just be embarrassing us.
But we will.
But anyway, we'll be there.
We're here for it.
Yes. Thank you. It is Mary.
And Amma.
And thank you for tuning in. We invite you guys to like, subscribe, comment,
and
share. Thank you for coming because we lit over here. Good night.
Bye.